Hey guys, please excuse my hair. I just got out of the shower, but I just wanted to talk about gluten today because I was just diagnosed with a gluten allergy. I knew that I had one, but I wasn't like formally diagnosed until I couldn't work anymore and I needed a doctor's note and I wanted to figure out what was wrong exactly. Basically, I haven't been able to work for the past like 2 weeks. I've just been getting sick at work because I work in a kitchen. I work with like pizzas and like bakery items. I got home from work a couple weeks or a week ago or something, and I almost fainted and I felt so lightheaded and dizzy and I couldn't like walk hardly. Like, I remember we went out to get some food and then we were at this mall place and the ground, the concrete, it was like they had a whole bunch of lines on it, and I was like looking at the ground and I got so dizzy and I almost fell over, and like my boyfriend had to like hold me as we walked to the car, and I had to sit down like halfway. Anyway, it was terrible and I felt dizzy, lightheaded, nauseous. So the next day I went to urgent care and they did some blood tests and everything was fine, and except the whole gluten thing. So, and I've been gluten-free for, I want to say like 2 years, and the only thing, I wasn't aware that I could be getting gluten just from particles being in the air. Like, I worked at a donut shop. I got really sick there. Like, I was bedridden. I couldn't wake up. Like, I slept for 3 days in a row. I remember only getting up to like go to the bathroom. I couldn't eat anything. I had to eat, or I had to only do juice. I did a forced 9-day juice fast, and usually when I juice fast I feel better like immediately, but I didn't even feel better at the end of 9 days. Like, at the end of 9 days I had some watermelon and I still felt kind of nauseous after I ate the watermelon. But yeah, I couldn't eat anything except juice, and fruit juice, fruit and vegetable juice. I tried to drink some broth just because I wanted something extra in my body, something savory, because I was really hungry. And when I drank the broth, it was low sodium, like vegetable broth. I got so sick, like my stomach started cramping. It just couldn't even handle the broth. And I was actually in Seattle at the time for a convention, and I had a huge panic attack at the convention. I had almost passed out there. I had to sit down on the floor. I went outside and the ground felt like it was moving. Thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital, but I just held out and just needed to lay down for a little bit. But I was really sick. Speaking of panic attacks, I was having one every single day. There were many times I had to call my boyfriend to come home from work because I thought I was dying. I thought I needed to go to the hospital, and I didn't go to the hospital because I didn't have health insurance. But then I signed up for the state health insurance because I wasn't working. I couldn't work, and that was really upsetting to be having those panic attacks every single day. I was crying. My stomach was hurting so bad. So I did quit the donut shop, obviously, and I started a new job that was outside mostly, and I wasn't working with food. And that's when I started to feel a little bit better. It still took me a really long time to heal from working at the donut shop, and I'm not certain that I have healed completely from that, because there was a stage where I got very, very, very paranoid, and I was still very panicky, and I wasn't around food, and I just felt like I was getting better like every week. But I was still super paranoid at my job, and it was weird. I don't feel that way anymore, but gluten is so weird and makes you react in like really weird ways. Now that I was working in a kitchen, I think I'm either gonna get fired or I'm just not gonna be able to work. Today will be my 4th day off. I'm just so tired. I could barely take a shower this morning and wash my hair, like scrubbing my scalp, like my arms are so tired, like my body's just so fatigued. But I got gluten. I've been getting gluten from work because I've been working with pizzas and bakery items. And I already got out of doing pizzas all day. When I was doing that, I felt really, really sick, and then I started feeling better, and now I don't know what it is. It'll just get on my clothes, and then I'll go to lunch or something, and then I'll somehow end up ingesting it, whether it's in the air or whatever, and it's just, I just can't do it anymore. I decided I don't want to be sick anymore, and either they're gonna put me in a different spot in the store, or I'm gonna have to quit and find a different job. But the last few days of my life has reminded me how it felt when I was bedridden last summer, and I just can't do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. I can't do it. I can't keep getting sick like this. Like, life is too short. I can't do it. So I'm all about putting health first, and finally I made the decision to not put myself in that situation anymore, and because I want to be able to go grocery shopping without feeling like I ran a marathon, and being able to wash my hair and still have energy for the rest of the day. And I mean, yesterday I was trying to watch a movie and I just kind of fell asleep on the couch because I didn't have the energy. Like, I don't know, I've been sleeping for like 12, 14 hours a day, and it's just terrible. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I've been sick for about 1.5 years now, like really, really sick. Also, I wasn't always getting sick from gluten, I don't think. I might have always had a sensitivity to gluten, but it really happened after I started drinking a lot. I don't drink anymore, but I did go through a phase where I was drinking a lot, and I think that damaged my stomach, and now my sensitivities are just even more, and my body can't even handle it. So that's where I'm at, and hopefully I can start feeling better and find a new job where I don't have to work with gluten. It just sucks because that's where all my experiences is in kitchens, and I don't even want to work with food, so I don't really know. It just kind of happened. Like, I got a kitchen job and then I just stuck with it, and now that's the experience that I have. So I have one interview on Tuesday. It's like a receptionist job, so that'll be fine, and I won't have to stand all day, and hopefully I'll get that. But other than that, there's always Uber, I guess. But I don't know, for the next few weeks I think I'm just gonna take it easy and try to start feeling better and stop getting glutened.